Hey guys, welcome back to another video. We've got more voice tips in this one and I hope that they help you with your own super bowler attacks. So enjoy! Alright, so we've got an anti 2-star base over here. It's a completely maxed on all 16. Yeah, you can see like pretty much literally like every building is maxed. I think this was also a popular layout at Town Hall 15, but like we had a Rage Tower instead of a Poison Tower over here. So let's see how can we break this base down. So we've got to find a way to get through the town hall and still be able to survive to handle the damage behind the town hall, whether we approach from the king warden side where the eagle is there, or whether we approach from the monolith side. And most importantly, we need to also like define a very tight path that our bowlers can follow, so that we can have like really good heal value and a really good rage spell value. So if you see over here, like I try to approach from the monolith side on this one, because over here you can see like we just have this wall over here with like which allows you to like leak on either side of the base, and there's just a lot of open corners, so it's not very nice to try to approach from the eagle side. We don't really have the best pathing, and in order to get a funnel I'd have to like push really deep into the base, which is not really feasible. So you can see right over here, I actually start I start my warden right over here. Try not to start in the range of the multi-archer towers, because I don't want my healers to get targeted either. And now we're wondering like what siege would be like the best choice as well, because now I'm sure that I don't want to like start from this eagle area over here. So we can probably have like a flame flinger to help out the warden walk, because like it's not like really bad value. Like the flame flinger can pretty much clear this entire corner and help our warden walk a little bit more. So I'm hoping to push my bowlers from the left side of the monolith like this, and then like we can have a wall breaker right at the poison tower at the perfect moment. Like we just gotta wait for this stuff to get cleared, and then we can have the wall breaker go for the poison tower. So that's what I was thinking at the time of doing this attack. Like we have really clean pathing, so you can see like these walls as well are like helping us literally. So with how my warden walk is currently shaping up the base, along with how the flame flinger is going to help us along this flank, I think we should be pretty good to go. And you'll notice there's a lot of trash outside also around over here, and this is definitely a good opportunity for our queen to kind of help with the outside of the base. We don't need her to go into the core. Some may prefer that she goes into the core with most of the smash, but trust me on this one, like there's like so much of trash outside and she can provide an insane amount of support. She will not take any damage while she stays outside, and she's just gonna help your smash stay right into the core because of her range. So yeah, the new merge defenses are like really hard hitting, so best to invest a rage over there. And yeah, the funnel is set, the ricochet cannon is down. We can just start with our smash now. Yeah, my king's taking a bit of damage, but that's fine. We'll just freeze it up and we'll just rage up. That should be enough. So you can see when I send a wall breaker right after these buildings, right after the inferno over here went down, so it's targeting this poison tower right over here, and you'll see it'll break soon. Yep. Okay. And now we've got an ice golem CC, which is fine, but now you see I even popped the warden ability just in case, because I saw the ice golems also chasing us. But yeah, luckily for us, we have enough of a punch to push through, and just because rage towers make the base much more compact, we can get a good freeze over here at the back end as well. The flame finger is still helping us as well, and yeah, the queen did a wonderful job. She cleared the entire left side, and yeah, you can look at the base, there's not much really left. It's just an easy cleanup for our RC, and this base is done. I don't have any of the new hero abilities. I just have the hero and the new troop boost, but we've just taken out a fully maxed Town Hall 16, and it's one of the more toxic ones where they have half the base behind the Town Hall and half of it ahead of it. So yeah, bowlers are really fun to use when we have a nice path for them. for a second base over here, we've got an anti-tree style base over here, and it's pretty well spread out. And as we were talking about in the last attack, we need to find a way to path through the entire base such that the bowlers have like maximum coverage over the heaviest parts of the base, you could say, while also having a path to reach the town hall. Like we need some way to path through most of the base and have a plan for the town hall. So over here, I think what I did was, yeah, if you see like a both of the corners, like the scatter shots I should say, have like an X-bow with a scatter shot protection, but the X-bow is placed so far ahead that it's easy to have like a warden walk and a flame flinger attack at the same time. Plus the flame flinger, if I it didn't matter too much which direction it is that I went from, but I wanted like access into the eagle sooner, so I started my warden walk on the X-bow over here. You'll see really shortly. Yeah, I started right at the X-bow and started tanking it, and had a flame flinger come right behind it, and then I could just send the bullets right into the eagle compartment immediately after. So this is just a better angle, that's why I chose this top X-bow plus scatter shot. Okay, yeah. So you can see there's a lot of open walls. I'm just taking advantage of the enemy queen as well to kind of bust the walls open. So now we're just going to wait for a while, and there's no need to really do anything else. We just need to figure out a funnel to make sure that the bowler actually walk into the eagle artillery. But I'm hoping that the enemy queen draws the attention of most of my troops anyways, so I don't really need a very strict funnel. And once again, like there's a lot of trash on the outside. It's not a lot of heavy damage, so it's better if I use a queen, and we always have a yeti to allow the queen to like remain safe for a little bit. So yeah, you can see what I'm doing over here with the titan. The queen jumped over the wall sadly, but we should be fine. Like most of the bowlers are still walking back into the base, so there's no problem over there. Yeah, well-timed wall breaker to bust into the multi-inferno, and we just need a jump spell to go into the town hall. You'll see I'm not even like spending any of my rages just yet. Like I've just placed my first one down. There was no need to, because there's no damage at the eagle itself. As we're slowly getting into the damage, and I noticed like my troops were splitting as well, it's a good time to pop the warden ability and use the rages. It encourages the healers to move forward so that they can kind of help your bowlers out and keep them alive. And yeah, you can see that queen is doing a wonderful job. She just handled like this entire compartment and took out the multi-inferno. And usually now is the right time to have support to support her with the help of the royal champion, because she alone really can't handle the X-bow and the scatter shot. But up until the multi-inferno, it was really chill for her. Like she had maybe one defense on her at any point of time, and even if it got too bad, she could have popped her ability and gotten away with it. Nothing much to worry about at the town hall as well. As you can see over here, it's all good. And yeah, the bowlers had like just 2 compartments which were very light, and then the town hall to take care of. The flame flinger took care of the entire top corner. The queen and the RC handled the entire bottom. So it's fine that most of our bowlers died out, because the base itself was spread out that much as well. So there was no particular area for us to target with the bowlers, but we had a nice path for them. We took out a bunch of heavy defenses with the way we broke down the base, and that's another 3-star for us. Okay, this is a very interesting style of base, I should say. It's kind of like a teaser box base. Like you can see, it's pretty well spread. Like we've got a lot of damage with the enemy heroes right next to the town hall. So that's probably going to be an interesting challenge for us. We've got a lot of multi-targeting defenses right next to the monolith in the core as well, with that poison tower, and of course we've got a very early eagle artillery over here, which is really far from the town hall. So how do we break down bases like this with the bowler smash? Like we need to figure out a way to have a path through the entire base as usual, and we need to have a plan for the town hall too. So if you see over here, like this setup right over here is really weak to a flame finger. Like the RC is just not going to be able to help cover The bomb tower has really little range, and overall this is just very susceptible to a flame flicker pickup. There's not enough builder huts in the area. You can see there's like four build. I think there's three builder huts covering the town hall. But as soon as we start hitting these builder huts beside the town hall, it's just going to be this one builder hut that's going to be healing the town hall as well. So it's perfectly reasonable for us to try to take out the town hall with just a flame flinger. But as a precaution, I just wanted to remove the enemy RC as well, in the case that Tesla started popping up over here. And you'll see, like with these teasers, you can never be careful enough. You have to definitely try to pull out Tesla's skeleton traps, anything. They're all usually just hiding right over there, and there's usually a bunch of giant bombs, small bombs, air mines, everything, just because of the nature of a teaser kind of base. So now I've started my warden over here, and this is just something that we are going to have to deal with in our plan now, because I definitely want the enemy royal champion to go down. I don't want to take the chance, because there's a slight chance that the flame finger goes for the scatter shot before it targets the town hall. And as a part of this plan, so now let's have a look at this base. So I'm gonna make sure that this area is taken care by the flame finger. And now that I've started the warden walk over here, I can definitely carve a bit of a funnel over here, like definitely take care of the enemy royal champion, and that sets us up to attack from this edge of the base somehow. I noticed that this corner as well was incredibly light. You can see I've already started just a Yeti and a wizard, and it's already taking care of the entire corner. There's like nothing to even protect the storage over here. So free pickups like that are always nice. Keep an eye out for them. You can save on some time. Like just a Yeti and a wizard, and the entire corner is cleared, and it has storages on it as well. So now, as for the precision of where we want to send our bowlers, you can see like these compartments are incredibly large. It's going to be very difficult to define a nice path for our bowlers. So what I did was I just took advantage of these walls in this compartment, which would force the bowlers to walk in between the monolith edge and the ricochet cannon edge. So this is more or less the diameter of a rage spell. So I try to use my wall breakers to target this specific compartment. I don't want anything to enter this compartment at all. I want whatever damage to be done to this compartment to be done over the wall. And since these are slightly bigger compartments, you're going to notice our bowlers will spread quite a bit. And that's definitely a good time to also send a royal champion early from over here. So you'll see, like I even started the king and queen early over here, just to make sure that these buildings fall, to kind of push our bowlers closer to this wall. And you'll see how I drop my wall breaker as well really soon. Yep, it's targeting this wall right here. We're absolutely making sure nobody enters this compartment, and you'll see like it's going to be a nice tight push. I've even started my royal champion early because most of the defenses in this area are going to be targeting our smash. So it's a perfect time to send our royal champion early on such bases where we're hoping for a nice split to happen later on, and that's also going to be when we're going to try to pop our warden ability. So let's just have the attack go on, and you'll notice how, like, because most of the heroes are also concentrated over here, like this is definitely the heavier compartment out of the two bigger ones. I'm focusing my smash right here, and yeah, let's just see how it develops. The royal champion did a good job. She cleared the multi inferno and saved whatever is trying to stick to the wall, like my queen over here, my bowler over here. So no problems over there. Yeah, most of it has fizzled out now. I'm just placing the jump over here to connect it now that most of the compartments have fallen. We still have our queen. Okay, I just popped the queen ability. We still have the royal champion with a decent amount of health roaming around the base. And as I was just saying all of that, the bowlers managed to handle literally the entire rest of the base. There's not much left. It's fine. Like we have four healers, I think, and 2 of our bowlers are alive out of 3, which is wonderful. So yeah, the RC did a good job and cleared the entire bottom half of the base. So identify those moments where you can have cross tanking, but because the base is so broad, you're gonna want like a wave to move across the entire base, and we did just that. We cleared both the corners with our warden, and just that free our dark legs of storage going down, and we had the royal champion just run across the base as most of the defenses in this area were tanked by the smash. So definitely identify those values. Spam style super bowlers are really fast. They're very easy, and they require like almost no focus to execute. Yeah, that's another 3-star for us. Alright, for this next, I've actually got a very interesting style of doing bowlers that I've got for you. So you can, I think this is also a pretty old layout, but it's kind of modified, where we have like this town hall in the middle over here of this kind of like diamond arrow setup. It's just that we've got a monolith over here. Usually it's somewhere nearer to the core. So while I usually do a warden walk with a flame finger to try to grab the town hall, I didn't want to try to do that just because of the monolith's existence over here. So I just tried something a little different for this one, and I tried to directly just queen charge one layer deep. So I didn't want her to grab the town hall. I just wanted her to kind of like walk in, quickly grab the monolith, and she just continue on from there. So let's just see how the attack develops, and I'll share my thoughts as I continued. So you can see over here that the eagle is also pretty easy to grab with a flame flinger. So I definitely just dropped my flame flinger on the 3 o'clock corner. I don't see any other better place to use our siege machine, or any other siege machine for that matter. Maybe I could have used a blimp for the town hall with this approach, but I knew that I was going to grab it on the way anyway, as you'll be seeing really soon. So yeah, having the eagle dedicatedly taken out is always a nice pickup for our siege machine. We don't have to deal with it. We don't have to deal with it at the start of our attack by sacrificing our warden and then trying to push our bowlers in awkwardly from the side. So what I did instead was I just attacked, you could say, backwards into the base, which actually works very well for our bowlers because of this ring over here. It provides wonderful access to most of the heavy defenses, and the bounces are so lethal they can deal enormous damage for most of the heavy defenses around the base. So yeah, over here you can see I'm doing a joint hero walk because there's no splash damage in the area. If there were scatter shots instead of X-bows over here, maybe I would not have used the warden, but over here it's just the queen taking the damage, so the warden is just there to help us out. And you can see how the queen is kind of like funneling even like a few layers deep into the base. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to join the bowlers really quick over here now that the funnel is set, and I know that they're going to walk down this way, and the royal champion is going to make sure all bowlers definitely walk right back in. I start the king on the top side, and now look at what happens over here. This is going to be really interesting. Look at how I place the rage, and you're going to see the bowlers are going to bounce all the way to destroy all of these buildings over here. So just because there were a few buildings in front of the town hall right over here, and because of the enormous splash damage, they ended up destroying the other side of the ring as well. So now with the king coming in from over here, he's just going to kind of complete the funnel over here now that these buildings are destroyed. And I think my queen is the only one who's going to target the town hall because of her range from this side over the wall of the base. And yeah, she's taking the town hall down. Yep, the town hall is gone. Everything's dead. No problem over here. Yeah, we are just continuously raging our bowlers, and it's perfect because the pathing is so tight. We can keep our healers, our bowlers, everything just raised up continuously. And as I was saying, like, this ring is so good for the bowlers. Like, they destroyed all of these buildings all on their own without ever actually targeting them, and it increases the rage efficiency so much that it didn't matter that we didn't have an actual plan for the town hall at the beginning. So overall, this was look out for these tight rings like this, where you can have nice bounces just going throughout the entire base. It doesn't matter that you don't have an explicit plan for the town hall. Look at how late I dropped my RC. Like, the base is already gone, so even if the town hall had not dropped, we had a backup plan in the case that everything decided to just ignore the town hall and walk on. We still have a freeze, and I still have all of my hero abilities, my queen, my king, and my royal champion that's just been deployed. And yeah, there's really nothing on the base that can threaten us anymore. It's just a matter of cleanup. Yeah, that's it for this attack as well. Yeah, easy cleanup. I'm just using all the abilities for the sake of time, I guess, right now. Yeah. So we've got a nice diamond base over here. I think this is a Town Hall 15 layout that's been modified for Town Hall 16. I think some defenses were moved a little bit. It's not optimal just yet because the Inferno is not in range, but that's fine. Like, we've still got 3 defenses under the range of the Rage Tower. So how do we break this diamond down? This is slightly different. It's got like the side-by-side Rage Towers, and you can see that most of the damage is in this arc. You can see like between the Town Hall and the Eagle, which are both kind of isolated. We don't really have good access into the Town Hall compartment. If we had to approach from the side, we would leave most of the base up. So on bases like these, usually it's nice to try to find a path for the bowlers to go through this arc of double rages that we have. And in order to do that, what I noticed on this particular basis, if we can get a jump on the CC building, we can move from like one arc onto the other arc while dishing out a lot of damage over here, and maybe even grab like this multi-inferno and heavily damage the Eagle artillery. That being said, I don't expect the bowlers to go for the Town Hall because there's no guarantee that we have like skeleton traps in the area to pull my bowlers back up, and at the same time the enemy king is also really far and to pull the bowlers attention to go up towards the Town Hall and grab it. So first things first, let's see like what we can do to make sure that the bowlers at least go into this area. So I would want them to walk through this X-bow and then walk towards the CC so that we can take that path. But so in order to do that, we're going to have to first create that very tight funnel to ensure that they really walk in here. So in order to do that, I need to clear like the buildings over here near the enemy RC, and I need to make sure that this area also goes on where this archer tower and air defense is. So obviously I started the warden in the area where we have buildings deeper to the base that we need cleared to ensure that the bowlers really walk in. And at the same time, this getting this multi-inferno is a nice pickup. It'll not hurt our healers on the way in. And you'll notice that I'm kind of setting up a queen funnel to come in over here because she can reach over the walls very easily, and there's not much damage in the area as well. So we have this multi-archer tower over here, but that's fine for us. Like, we can deal with that separately later. What's important is creating the funnel for our bowlers to go towards the clan castle and deal with most of the damage along this arc as we were talking about just earlier. Now, if you recall, I did say that I don't expect them to take the Town Hall down, so I'm gonna need to sacrifice a blimp to take the Town Hall out. You can see over here I've started the queen funnel preemptively because the Inferno is about to go down. But as I was saying, so I don't expect the Town Hall to go down through the bowlers. That's why I've dedicated like a different siege machine to handle the Town Hall takedown, and I'm going to be popping my warden ability in this core anyway because there's like 2 rage towers. Yeah, so it's definitely a good time to have the blimp surge through the warden ability while I'm in the core and have the Town Hall being taken down. So let's just see how that goes through in action. So you can see once the queen clears these 2 buildings, it's definitely a sure shot. The bowlers will definitely go. There's no doubt about it. And yeah, you can see like everybody's just following in. Like, if we have a look now, there's no chance for the bowlers to walk anywhere else except that core CC building. There's nothing else for them to do. It's just so well defined, and creating that funnel is probably the most important thing when it comes to bowlers. And now they're in such a tight path as well. They're going to remain raged up. The healers are going to remain raged up. There's no chance that we waste any spells over here. It's just going to be a very predictable path, and overall it's going to increase our spell efficiency very, very much. So you can see over here, like, as I said, like, none of the bowlers are going to the Town Hall. Most of them are walking back out on the left side over here. So it's good that I actually used the blimp, and I had that in mind because most of them would definitely walk back out. These buildings are so much closer, and the bowlers' rage bounces would destroy most of the buildings as well over here. That encourages them to push back out towards the left. And now I joined the Royal Champion from the bottom of the base because there's no other place on the base for her to really join in from, and it's always nice having the queen to support. So sure, her unicorn died because of the multi-archer tower, so I guess I was a bit late on that, but overall we should be fine just because of how strong this push was into the core. Like we still have the entire Royal Champion. Her health is still completely like full at this point. There's pretty much nothing left on the base. You can see like we handled all the big defenses. We just have this archer tower and the enemy king at the back end, but it's completely fine. We've still got 2 bowlers. We've got the Titan. We've got a few barbarians to tank as well, and there's like no defenses left that can stop this, honestly. As long as the warden is alive, he's just gonna like outrange everything, provide that HP boost. It's gonna be it's gonna be, I wouldn't say an easy pickup, but definitely an interesting one. So watch out for those interesting parts that you can make your bowlers take through the base, such that you can mitigate most of the damage, which makes it easy to clean up like this on the back end. Even though we don't have too many spells left, that can really help in some situations. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you do enjoy these voice tips, do let me know in the comments. If you'd like to support the channel, do leave a like, subscribe, and share it with anybody who may need more tips for super bowlers. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.